I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So let's look at weather warnings. So let's look at Niagara on Lake. Okay, a little bit closer than that. So Niagara on the Lake is going to get some yellow warning with some fog advisory. There's coming near visibility, near zero visibility in fog, which is expected this morning. So let's check if mic is working. So let's look at Niagara Falls City. There is no weather warnings unless very close. So let's go to next hour, next pattern, which is pressure pattern, and start from 7 p.m. and zoom out to Southern Ontario. So there is no pressure except 1024. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So the 1016, okay, wrong color. So let's look at black. So 1016, 1020, 1024 millibars of pressure. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So the climate change will affect like where all the weather oscillations like PNA, perfect signal dynamic pattern, PDO, perfect decadal oscillation, El Nino southern oscillation, North Atlantic oscillation, and Arctic oscillation. Those are the example of weather oscillations. So let's so 1020, 1024 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, including 1016 actually. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. 1012, 1016, 1000, that's 1008, 1004 millibars of pressure. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. Oh, let's go back to 7 p.m. Let's go to 8 p.m. So there's gonna be time change. That's why the time is weird. So the 1004, 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. Let's look at precipitation patterns starting from to 1 p.m. So instead of 10 a.m. There is nothing. So 1 p.m. there is nothing else. 4 p.m. there's nothing else. 7 p.m. there's nothing else. 10 p.m. there's nothing else. Let's go to 7 a.m. There is nothing else. 10 a.m. there's nothing else. 1 p.m. there's nothing else. 4 p.m. there is something. So Scarborough, Oshawa Borderline, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, Central Oakville, parts of Western Oakville. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls cities is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 7 p.m. So this like daylight savings March 7 to 8. So that's why the timing a little bit goes forward a little bit for weather. So for Eastern Standard Time actually. So Niagara on the Lake, Hamilton, Oakville is gonna get some 6.12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, it's 6.25 millimeters of rainfall in those cities. So Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some. Parts of Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobourg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Peterborough, Cobourg, no, Peterborough, Belleville is gonna get some 2.5, 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So Collingwood, Barrie, Georgina, Beverly Hills, Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 10 p.m. So Wyerton, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Midland, Midland is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Orlella possible. No, Orlella suicide. So Orlella, Barrie, Georgina, Beverly Hills is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So Cobourg is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So Peterborough is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So Bava is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of freezing rain. So let's look at Oshawa is going to get some So Oshawa is gonna get some borderline 12.5 millimeters of rainfall, so that's 6.5 water. So it's 12.5 Scarborough, Stoffel, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket. Those cities are gonna get some. So Scarborough, Stoffel, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall, but that actually 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's in so 6.25 millimeters of rainfall in Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge. It's not Uxbridge. So let's look at Hamilton, Oakville. Niagara on the Lake is going to get some 0. No, it's going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. 6.25 millimeters of rainfall is in Niagara Falls City. So, parts of Oshawa, where it's going to get some. Okay, Oshawa is going to get some borderline to 0.25 millimeters of raising rain. Where is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of raising rain. Let's go to next tower, which is Port Elgin's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hope's Bay is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. So Belleville, Peterborough, no, skip that. So Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, parts of Scarborough, Niagara Falls City, half of it. Sorry. So Scarborough again. So those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Peterborough. It's gonna get some 0. Actually, there's a break. So Barrie, Georginia, Babylon, Olala, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain, including Babylon isles. So let's go to next hour, which is 10 a.m. So all parts of Oakville, which is eastern and possibly western and central, is Hamilton. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall in those cities, Niagara, and like also Niagara Falls. So let's go to next hour, which is 1 p.m. There is nothing else. No cities left. 4 p.m. there's nothing else. 7 p.m. there's nothing else. 10 p.m. there's nothing else. Let's go to 7 a.m. So Hope's Bay is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Borderline 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Line says it's gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Bay is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. Thunder Beach is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Georginia's 0.25. Bevel is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's actually wrong. It's gonna be 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Peterborough. So let's go to next tower, which is let's go to Midland. It's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Midland. Solala is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Barrie is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 10 a.m. Hope's Bay is gonna get some Hope's Bay, Bombay, Stanley Beach, Sada Bay, Midland's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Barrie is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. For now, it's 2.5. So Watertown, Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Line said it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 1 p.m. So, Whiteham, Port in Hanover, Midland, Orlala skipped. So, Niagara Falls City Parkway. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, actually 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So, Lions Head, Obey, what Collingwood, Bombay, Stanley Beach, Sala Bay, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Coburg, Belleville, Newmarket, Orange Hills, Dover. Those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara Falls City. So let's go to next stop, which is 4 p.m. So Line said, Obey, Whitetown, Port in Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanley Beach, Salisbury, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Hills, Zalala, Niagara, Lake Parts of Niagara Falls, City, Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Dorset's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Parts in Agfa City. Belleville's gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Lorela is gonna get some nothing. So Salidan Midland is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So Palm Beach, Midland, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Lorela. Niagara on the lake parts of Niagara Falls, City, Hamilton, Oracle, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Downtown, Richmond Hill, Newmarket. Harborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg. Those is gonna get some Peterborough. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Collingwood Bear. So Niagara on the lakes done, Niagara Falls is done. So Belleville's gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls is also 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls is 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. That's local 0.25. So let's go to 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. So let's see 4 p.m. 7 p.m. So Orla is done. So Orla is actually 0.25. So let's go to 10 p.m., which is Mississauga, possibly Brampton, down Toronto, not Richmond Hill. Scarborough is gonna get some. Belleville, Coburg. Those cities are gonna go on the Lake Parts and Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, which is parts of it. It's gonna be 2.5. So Mississauga, Western Locals, 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour, which is Peterborough is done. So Peterborough is done actually. So let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 p.m. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There is nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. So let's look at total snow precipitation. So start from 7 p.m. So 5 millimeters in Stouffville, Scarborough 6 millimeters, Toronto 7 millimeters, Brampton 10 millimeters, Mississauga 7 millimeters, Newmarket 5 millimeters, Orangeville 8 millimeters, Uxbridge 3 millimeters, Oshawa 3 millimeters, Coburg 3 millimeters, Belleville 1 millimeters, Hamilton 17 millimeters, Oakville 17 millimeters, Oakville Light is gonna be 11 millimeters. Everywhere Niagara Falls, whatever. Niagara on the lake 60 millimeters, Niagara Falls is 13 millimeters, so Collingwood is 2 millimeters. Georgia is gonna get some 0.67, 0.8 millimeters. Beverly is at 1 millimeters. Beverly is going to get some 2 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Port Elgin's gonna get some 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to Nottingham, London. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So Scarborough is gonna be 10 millimeters. Stouffville 10 millimeters. Downtown Toronto 10 millimeters. 9 millimeters in Brampton. Mississauga 10 millimeters. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is gonna be 11.5 millimeters. Also 10 millimeters. Coburg 10 millimeters. Let's erase. So let's go to 8 millimeters Peterborough. Uxbridge 9 millimeters. Newmarket 11 millimeters. Orangeville 11 millimeters. Georgia is 8 millimeters. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 9 millimeters of rainfall. Agree. So Barry is gonna get some 6 millimeters. Solala is gonna get some whatever millimeters. Gonna get some 5 millimeters. Barry Collingwood 4 millimeters. Whitetown 2 millimeters. Port Elgin 3 millimeters. 2.5. Hanover is gonna get some 30 millimeters of rainfall. Hobbsway is gonna get some 0.4 millimeters. Solid B is 0.6, Thunder B is 0.7, Bomb B is gonna get some 1 millimeters of rainfall, Midland's gonna get some 1 millimeters of rainfall, but actually Bomb Beach, Midland's actually 2 millimeters, so it could be actually 1 millimeters. So let's go to Hamilton, 9 millimeters, whole local 9 millimeters. Let's go to London. Let's go to Niagara Falls. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So Whiteham 5 millimeters, Collingwood 1 millimeters, Dutton 1 millimeters, Uxbridge 2 millimeters, Peterborough 14 millimeters, Coburg 2 millimeters, Belleville 8 millimeters. Everywhere in Ag Falls is going to be 1.5 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville, Scarborough, Stouffville, the Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, that, or Newmarket, Richmond Hill, Dalton, skip to Dalton, Oshawa. It's going to get some 0.8 millimeters of rainfall. Cities, whatever it said. So let's look at London. Let's go to Georgia. It's gonna get some 2 millimeters. Barry's gonna get some 3 millimeters. Close to 4 for Everly. ISO is gonna get some 1 millimeters. Georgia 2 millimeters. Olala is gonna get some 4 millimeters of rainfall, which is close to 5 millimeters. So 5 millimeters. So Port Elgin is gonna get some 5 millimeters. Hanover is gonna get some 4 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Hope's Bay. It's gonna get some 7.5 millimeters. Lineshead is gonna get some second, third light is blue. So it's actually second light is blue, which is 12.5, 15.7. So it's going to be 13.5, 14.5. So it's going to be 15 millimeters, 14.5 millimeters on line side. Solid B, 11 millimeters. Midland is going to get some borderline something. It's going to be 12. No, it's going to be 13.5, 14.5 millimeters. Solid B is done. So Bombay is going to get some 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters of rain, 4 millimeters. Solid B is going to get some 5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is my correct line set will be later on. So let's go to 8 a.m. So it's going to be 8 p.m. So I didn't go. Niagara Falls City is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at total snowfall. So let's look at total freezing rain. So 1 millimeter level. Coburg sees nothing else. So rest of the city, Southern Ontario sees nothing. So let's look at 7 p.m. So Uxbridge 7 millimeters freezing rain, also 2 millimeters, 8 millimeters Peterborough, Coburg 8 millimeters, Powell 13 millimeters. Georginia is going to get some 5 millimeters of freezing rain. Beverly ISO is going to get some 3 millimeters. Barry is going to get some 3 millimeters. Honolulu is going to be 4 millimeters. Could be. So it's 4.1, 4.2 millimeters. So let's go to Midland. It's going to be 1 millimeters. Let's go to next Stoffel. So Stoffel is going to get some 0.27 millimeters freezing rain. Let's go to next tower, which is Collingwood. It's going to be 1 millimeter freezing rain. Let's go to which is 7 a.m. White -3, Cottingham -6, Brampton -4, Mississauga -1, Downtown -0, Scarborough 2.5 minus. -3, Stoffel, Newmarket -5, Orangeville -5, -6. So Uxbridge -4, Oshawa -2, Peterborough -6, Coburg -1, Belleville -5, Hamilton -1 degrees, Oakville is going to be -1 degrees. Everywhere in Ag Falls it's going to be 2.5 degrees. Where else in 2 degrees? Hanover is -3 degrees. Hanover is -2. Palm Beach, Solid Beach -5 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to get some -4 degrees. Midland's going to get some -6 degrees. Georgia is going to get -5 degrees. Beverly Hills is going to get some -5 degrees. Barry is going to be -5 degrees. Olala is going to get some -6 degrees. Actually, -5. 6 degrees is possible. So let's go to line set OV. Line set is going to get some -2. Hope's Way is going to get some -2 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. White's 2 degrees, Collingwood 2 degrees, Brampton 1 degrees, Mississauga 1 degrees, Dartmouth 1 degrees, 1.5 Scarborough, Suffolk 2 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 2 degrees, Uxbridge 2 degrees, Oshawa 3 degrees, Peterborough 2 degrees, Coburg 3 degrees, Belleville 2 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 1 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is going to be 2.5 degrees. Georgia, Beverly says varies 2 degrees. Olala is going to get some 4 degrees. So Line said Obey is gonna get some 2 degrees, 4 oceans, 3 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 4 degrees, Solid Bay 5 degrees, so Palm Beach 5 degrees is going 4 degrees is in Palm Beach. Thunder Beach is going to be 2 degrees, so let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So White -1, Collingwood -1, Newmarket -1, Orangeville -1, Stoffel 0 degrees, Scarborough 0.5 degrees. Brampton 1 degrees, Sissaga 1 degrees, down Toronto 1 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 1 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 1 degrees, Oshawa to 0 degrees, Uxbridge -2 degrees, -2 Peterborough, Cobourg 0 degrees, Belleville -3, Georgina Babylon says where is going to be -1 degrees, Solala -1. Solid Beach, Thunder Beach, Palm Beach, Midland -1.5 degrees, so line said Obey 0 degrees, Port Elgin 0 degrees, Hanover is going to be -1 degrees, so let's go to, hopefully, let's go to London. Let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. So Brampton 1 degrees, Mississauga 2 degrees, Downtown Toronto 2 degrees, Scarborough 1.5 degrees, Toffel 1 degrees, Newmarket Orange 1 degrees, Uxbridge 1 degrees, Oshawa 3 degrees, Peterborough 1 degrees, Cobourg 2 degrees, Belleville 2 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 2 degrees, everywhere in Agfast 3.5 degrees, Whiteham, Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna be 5 degrees. 6 degrees in Hanover actually. So line said Obey is gonna be 2 degrees. Palm Beach gonna be 3 degrees. Solid Beach gonna get 3 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 2 degrees. Midland's gonna get some 3 degrees. Alala's gonna get some 2 degrees. Where you Georginia's gonna be 1 degrees. Waverly's is 2 degrees. So London, let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. 10 degrees of wire. Town Collingwood for 10 degrees. Brampton 7 degrees. Mississauga 7 degrees. Down Toronto 6 degrees. Down Mississauga 8 degrees. Scarborough 5.5 degrees. Tofu 5 degrees. Newmarket 6 degrees. Orangeville 7 degrees. Access 7 degrees. Uxbridge 6 degrees. Oshawa 4 degrees. Peterborough 4 degrees. Cobourg 4 degrees. Belleville 4 degrees. Hamilton 8 degrees. Oakville 8 degrees. Oakville warmest temperature is gonna be 9 degrees. 9 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 10.5 degrees. Georginia, whatever. So Mary is gonna get some 7 degrees. Georginia is gonna get some. Georginia is gonna get some 5 degrees. Bablia is 6 degrees. Solala is gonna get some 5 degrees. So Solar Beach, Thunder Beach gonna get some 6 degrees. So Palm Beach 7 degrees. Midland's gonna get some 8 degrees, which is wrong. It's gonna be 9 degrees. So let's go to next line set. Going to get some line set. It's gonna get some 6 degrees. Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 8 degrees. Port Elgin is gonna be 8 degrees. 9 degrees actually. Hanover is gonna get some. Hanover is gonna get some 11 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. So 5 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood 11 degrees. 15 degrees in Brampton, Mississauga, downtown Toronto, low 12 degrees, 11 degrees, Scarborough, Soulful 10 degrees, Newmarket 10 degrees, Orangeville 11 degrees, Uxbridge 11 degrees, Oshawa 11 degrees, Peterborough 9 degrees, Cobourg 9 degrees, Belleville 9 degrees, Hamilton 13 degrees, and everywhere in Niagara Falls 15 degrees. Line said Obey 5 degrees, Palm Beach 6 degrees, Salt Lake Bay is going to be 4 degrees, Thunder Beach 4 degrees, Whiteham 5 degrees, 4 hours and 5 degrees, Hanover is going to get some 5 degrees. Hanover is going to be 6 degrees, so let's look at Lake Simcoe. So Lake Simcoe. Virginia is going to get some 10 degrees. 10 degrees, 8 degrees. So it's going to be 8 degrees in Georgia. Bavaria is going to be 15 degrees. Perry is going to be in 10 degrees. Alala is going to get some minus, not minus, it's going to be 8 degrees. That's what Alala's done. So let's look at Midland's going to be 8 degrees. So let's go to next hour. We did Amazon locals done. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. actually. So Warta -1, Collingwood -1, Brampton -2, Mississauga -1, Toronto -1, Scarborough -3, Stouffville -5, Newmarket -5, Orangeville -4, Uxbridge -3, Oshawa -3, Peterborough -1, but Cobourg -1, Belleville -2, Hamilton Oakville is gonna be 0 degrees everywhere, and Niagara Falls 0.5 degrees. Solid Bay -3, Midland -4. Palm Beach -3, Thunder Beach -3. So let's go to Lion's Head 1 degrees, Hope's Way 0 degrees, Fort Elgin 1 degrees. Hanover's gonna get some. Hanover's gonna get some 0 degrees. So Georgia -3, Beverly Hills is -3, Betty -3.5. Olala -3.5 degrees. So Midland's gonna be -3 before. So let's go to London. So hold on, cause 0 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. We did on the beach. So let's go to 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. Let's do this. 5 p.m. is too far. So let's go to 2 p.m. 4 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood 8 degrees, Brampton 7 degrees, Mississauga 7 degrees, Downtown Toronto 7 degrees, Scarborough 7 degrees, Tofu 7 degrees, Oshawa 7 degrees, Uxbridge 7 degrees, Newmarket 7 degrees, Orangeville 8 degrees or 9 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Belleville 4 degrees, Hamilton 8 degrees, Mississauga 7 degrees, whole local 8.5 degrees, 7.5 actually, everywhere in Niagara Falls 7.5 degrees. Boylston's 4 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some. Hanover's actually is gonna get some 6 degrees. Line said Obey is gonna get some 4 degrees. Salt Bay 5 degrees. Actually is gonna get 5 degrees. Thunder Beach going to get some 4 degrees. So let's go to Palm Beach. You're going to get some 5 degrees.